Gate 14 podcast. The boys are back. Obviously, it's been not that busy of a week, but I said before this podcast we got a lot to talk about. Maybe I was wrong. Avery, what's up, brother? How we doing?
Nothing. Living the dream. Jared and I had hockey today. I just told you this, and we commented on how little there was to talk about, and you immediately said there's so much to talk about. So you're the man, Johnny. You'll take this whatever way it goes, but I'm excited to hear what you have to talk about because I don't know. Jeremy came up with the stupidest idea ever in the change room today about what we should do. And I think he should be arrested for it. So we can talk about that later.
So the idea is
what?
No, the
Jeremy.
idea is fire. The idea is a good idea. For the fans. Okay, so I would probably say our fans are like, let's say it's 30. Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna do the math. Okay, it's 40-60. I would say 40% of our fans like Bauer, 60% don't. Okay, so we got to
Where'd you get these numbers from?
I just made that up.
That's fucking wild. But keep
25-75. Okay, let's go.
There you go.
But we got to tailor our podcast to everyone. So we're gonna have to do a debate. Abe's the moderator. I'm not on the side, but I'll be on the Bauer side. And then we argue and give both point of views, right?
Legit worst idea. He should be in prison, not playing baseball.
I'm so confused.
He wanted let me explain
over Bauer with the Jays.
He wanted to do like a mock debate, like we're in fucking grade 12 business class of Trevor Bauer playing for the Blue Jays and Trevor Bauer not.
You give the points of why we shouldn't get Bauer, and then I say
I've got plenty of
side,
them. I've got nonstop.
I think. That's a crazy. I mean, first of all, I'm not a debate guy. I will.
Yes,
not
what the fuck? How are you not a debate, Johnny?
I'm a massive debate guy. But
There's
I
one
can't...
thing you're good at, and it's debating.
Okay, anyone's a debate guy. It's Johnny.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Okay, I'm a good debate. I'm a good debate guy.
OJ Simpson's not a killing guy.
Okay, I'm a good debate guy, but I'm a good debate guy on just trying to make just by talking loud enough with no points, no statistics.
I mean, that's a debate.
I couldn't debate. No. A debate is like actually having factual proof and like actually having stuff.
Okay, we were going to go with that far.
But that's the Gate 14 difference. We don't have proof or fucking numbers.
I could, if I debated someone, like for example, I'll give you an example. When I didn't want Brandon Nimmo, and that kid just put me in a body bag on Twitter with like legitimate stats on why the Jays should get Brandon Nimmo. That's a key factor.
You'd be battling Jer.
Okay, but Jer could also bring stats. So I just talk to talk. That kid body bagged me. Like,
yeah, you just became a shell of yourself. I'm shocked.
That was. I mean, obviously something might have happened in high school that you're still a little scarred.
No, it's
the
not
point
that.
Proof comment. Johnny would always forget the proof part.
It's the brain. Yeah, it was like, and I have PTSD with it. And that kid's probably listening. Is the Brandon Nimmo discussion? It was me versus 9. Like it was literally, it was Avery and a pack of people. And I just said, I don't want Brandon Nimmo. And they were like, here's why you should want Brandon Nimmo. And then he said,
but you were a bigger man on that because you were
able to change your mind. I was a bigger man on that, but.
Is that Chris over there?
No, it's my dad. He just
and then I tried to like just completely just try to win the argument with a weasel thing saying like injuries, but that's how the only way and I wouldn't win a debate with that. Like I just said, but I was talking injuries when I wasn't.
You hate Trevor Bauer.
I hate Trevor Bauer more than anyone on the planet.
You dunk on Jared like Jason
the
Terry
point is
LeBron dunk on his ass.
We got it. Okay, no other podcast would
give you both
the
sides.
Unfiltered boys, right? Like we got to give both sides. Like,
but
we're the only podcast that could give both sides. Okay, the other podcast won't even.
I would never go on the other side of this.
I would never either because, and let me hear that, and let me just let me say this.
We got to talk about.
There was 4 people in the change room today that mentioned it. There's more.
One of them's your fucking
brother, who you're January 6th.
No,
Chris Roach.
There was 2 other people who mentioned it.
Yes.
So I think it actually is like people are interested in Bauer.
Okay, I'm going to give you my perspective on this, and I'll tell you what. Every single TikTok comment we get that says "Bring Bauer to Toronto" makes me fucking not want him even more. I hate this dude. And obviously, I know a lot of people in the baseball space, in the baseball world, and not one dude likes him. Like, he's a fucking clown. Like, he is not worth just throwing this fucking vlogger into your locker room and I know his teammates where they say, like, he just films in the locker room. Like, there's just no privacy there. No one likes this guy. It's too much of a risk to add him to a baseball team. And first of all, you're adding him, and let's say he's not successful. He's been throwing to fucking Eric Sim and high schoolers for a year and a half. Who knows what the fuck this guy's going to do? And, like, it's too much of a risk. And if he doesn't succeed, the Jays front office is going to look like morons for fucking getting this guy.
I think we have a blueprint of what they do with these. Like, Roberto Ozuna, same shit. They just let him get, like, they don't want the stink of him. Sure, he's fought, like, a couple of good years, like Cy Young on Mickey Mouse season, but, like, first of all, the allegations are fucked. Like, even he got away with it, there's still people who are, like, hurt.
OJ got away with it.
Yeah, and he
like,
well, that was the son might have killed him, but who knows?
Yeah,
who knows?
Yeah.
But still, it's like he's gonna go play for Texas or he's gonna play in Japan. Like, there's not many.
No. There's a fan base out there that is just enough fucked up to the point where they'll take him, and it's between three. The Yankees with the Aroldis Chapman, who legitimately just, like, pointed the gun at his wife.
What's his name too? The right-handed skinny guy, Domingo Germán. Didn't he beat?
Yes, he's
someone?
also another one. Yeah, so it's him. It's the Yankees, the Yankees, the Braves, and the Cardinals. Those three fan bases who we don't know where they were on January 6th. I'm just gonna keep throwing those jokes out. Though, like, those fan bases will defend it to the nines. And we'll look at Trevor Bauer's old tweets where he said Obama's not from America. I'm not a political guy, but he just said Obama's not from the U.S. and that, like, if you supported this, like, anti-African American fucking charity, you can't do that in the U.S. anymore. Like, his old tweets are fucking crazy. Like, this dude is just such a detriment, and especially in, like, a multicultural city like Toronto, you just can't get a guy like that to this team and think the fans are going to be okay with it. He's a fucking loser, by the way, too. The sword thing he does it makes my skin crawl.
I forget what I was going to say originally, but I told you guys, I sent this text to you guys as well. We have played on baseball teams where I actively root against people on the this was in so I got to college, like, I was playing D2.
Yeah.
There was, like, some losers on the team and I would actively root for them to do shitty. And that's, like, the leadership group of the Blue Jays team. Like, so I think they'd ask some of them before they tried to bring this guy into the locker room. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah. I mean, the Jays are, like, the safest organization.
We'll play your
probably
advocate
in the majors.
Well, you wanted to debate this.
No,
Bring your
okay,
side of the story.
The debate is this. The other side is, one, if you're gonna hire, like, in this situation,
they got rid of Robbie Alomar too. Sorry,
if you're gonna hire a douchebag, you're gonna hire. It's gonna be a pitcher because they just throw every 5 days, right? Like, it's the position where, like, you can tell there are a bunch of oddballs that are pitchers. Let's be honest. Some of them are weird.
Not on the Jays though, really.
Well, I mean, we don't really know some of them, but there are like, if you're talking oddballs in the league, you'd probably more percentage would go towards the pitchers because some of them just aren't athletics. They were just God gifted with an arm. I mean, Abe, you would know more than me this, but would you agree that, like, there are oddballs at the pitching position?
I mean, there's weird guys everywhere.
But that's another argument that you can make. They're in the dugout more.
Yeah, Trevor Bauer's in the dugout for 4 days.
You have to fucking strike out and see that fucking freak with his goddamn vlogging camera in the dugout, just, like, video recording shit.
First of all, we're gonna denounce everything he did. Like, he's a shitty fucking guy.
Yeah,
everything he did.
I think it's worse that he was known as, everyone hated him before this. Like, he's
no not going to really sign for the minimum either, which is the thing that whoever.
I don't know how much he signs for.
It just depends.
It would be funny if the Padres signed him face off them playing the Dodgers. Imagine Bauer plays for the Padres.
I want to see him go to Colorado,
paying him $22.5 million,
give up 500-foot home runs. Coors Field. That's who should fucking sign him.
I
no
just
one
think
should sign him. But if he's gonna be in the major league. Like,
No, he's gonna play in the show. He's gonna play in the show.
he's
gonna
too.
play.
Unfortunately, he's too good for him. I don't think the owners came up with the pact. The GMs came up with the pact to say, okay, let's keep this guy out.
Okay, so what is the difference between Bauer playing in Japan and here though? Like that's the point.
Well, we don't.
Like,
I don't have to see him. Like I don't want to see. And by the way,
no, but for the teams like debating on taking,
I was thinking. I was
someone in
driving by
Japan takes him. What's really the difference?
I was driving on the way to hockey today, and I was like, do they just not care about that type of thing? I couldn't come up with obviously an answer. Maybe they don't see what has gone on here when they take these guys.
Well, Osuna too, right? I mean, they clearly don't care about that stuff. Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but like with them signing Osuna so easily, they clearly like they don't do that deep of an extensive background check, or they're willing to give second things. But the Osuna one is less justifiable because he was, I'm pretty sure, found guilty.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like a known like piece of shit, like with that stuff. Like that's what angers me, is because I tagged you in this, Avery, the other day. He was a fucking freak.
Yeah,
he really fucked.
I didn't know what you wanted me to do with that. I saw that you tagged me. And I didn't.
No, I just wanted you to see it, like just to like kind of reminisce on how good he was.
It is crazy though, Osuna, like he's guilty and he's still allowed to throw an approach.
How is he allowed to travel if you're a fucking criminal?
I just don't get that.
But sometimes the wives drop it though, like with the Chris Beard incident with Texas, like she just dropped it.
But he's guilty, but they drop it.
Yeah, if they drop it, like he can still travel across the border and stuff like that. Like it's all at the end of the day,
just
it's
get
really,
their money, right?
At the end of the day, it's really all up to like what the wife wants to do. If the wife wanted to like fuck Osuna up and just like do that, I guess she could have done that. I don't know enough about the situation. Yeah, I don't know enough about the situation to comment on that. But yeah, I just hate Trevor Bauer, and I can just imagine these guys on the Jays. Like, do you seriously think Matt Chapman would get along with Trevor Bauer? Like, do you think like Bo Bichette would like Trevor Bauer? Bo Bichette's already a more reserved guy as it is. Like, he doesn't like being on camp. Like, I know I'm talking about the vlogging stuff a lot, but that's what he does. Like, I've talked to his teammates. He vlogs all the time. Like when he's warming up, when he's like in the clubhouse, like he's always recording shit like for content, which you could argue I guess is good for the game, and I don't know, but it's just he's just such a detriment to a locker room and to a team. I just don't like him at all. Like I don't like him for this team at all.
So there's one thing I never wanted to agree upon from this offseason, where the people on Twitter saying we got rid of Teo Lourdes because of the clubhouse shit. I never thought that's what happened. I guess we're not in there, so I can't really tell you. But like, if they want to get like hard ass, like let's focus on winning, they're not bringing in a bozo like that.
And do you think John Schneider, who what Jansen told us is like a pretty old school manager, do you think he would like that? Like Trevor Bauer, and like who thinks he's king shit, throwing up swords on the mound, like pitching with his eyes closed on the mound, like. Just that shit. Like, do you think John Schneider would like that, or Pete Walker?
We got fucking Donnie Baseball in there. You would legit hang him from the CN Tower. Don Mattingly saw him do that shit.
It's a discussion to be had, and I know JR, you're talking from your standpoint. I'm going to make a TikTok on it tomorrow why I don't want him, and I'll probably catch a lot of flack from it. But
make sure you tell them he's a bad person, Jeremy.
Yeah, I'm going to say it.
I know you know that.
No, yeah. I know that. I just think that. No,
he's going to play baseball, so
it's like 100% the Jays aren't signing him. Like they're, like I said, they're probably one of these safer, or like you think Rogers wants to be associated with that. Like we don't have an owner. Like we're owned by a company. Like we dropped Osuna and the guy was accused. He wasn't even guilty yet. So I don't think we're gonna get him at all. I think it's just like it's also not worth it for the Jays. Like even if their name's mentioned, it's like game over. Like now they get backlash. So
but whoever tweeted that the Jays were interested was just stirring the pot. There is not a chicken.
The Jays aren't stupid. If they were actually interested, they would 100% fully know that they're signing them. So they're not in. I think also there's just people on the market right now where like they could slide in while as a fifth. So.
I also really hate his agent too. Do you, Avery? Like Rachel Luba, I just find her so fucking annoying.
They're kind of one and the same.
I mean, that kind of fucked her career up, to be honest.
Yeah,
let's be honest. She was kind of trending.
Yeah, she had
Puig too, and now he's in prison.
I forgot she had Puig. Dude, she was like on the uproar. Like when Bauer was Cy Young, Puig was talking. It was like, holy fuck, who's his agent? Dude, has she ever took a 180 to the floor?
And I used to be good friends with fucking Eric Sim, and I don't want to associate with anywhere near these fucking guys like that are close to Trevor Bauer. Like, I hate Trevor Bauer. Like, I can't believe
played with people like Trevor Bauer, like 100%.
No, I've played with, for example, Jake Sanford. He was one of the worst teammates I've ever had in my life. Obviously, the guy stole from his own teammates. Like, when Jake Sanford would do well, I don't give a fuck if it was a walk-off home run. I wasn't really celebrating with the team. And no one on the team was really celebrating. Like, because we were all like the same. We were a close group. And then there was just like Jake Sanford. Like, we would all get fucked up with each other, like go out with each other. And Jake Sanford would just be like, I don't know what he would be doing. He's like probably fucking saying, go get your ducks in, or he's from fucking Nova Scotia or some shit. Heave away. But we and the people listening to this podcast, you're probably out of school right now where you play on a baseball team. And there's that one guy on the team where you're like, I fucking hate this guy. And when he succeeds, I don't give a fuck. Everyone has played with those dudes.
Yeah, there's no reason to have a guy like that. Or maybe there is a guy like that on the Jays. Add another one. Like, it is funny to just like, it's a bonding experience making fun of the one guy you fucking hate. Yeah. Like, it's either you bond over hating your coach or you bond over hating one of your teammates. It's the same thing. But there's just no reason for him to be in this team, in my opinion.
And he's Trevor Bauer, and I will say this: he's done a good job influencing the younger to teen generation with his vlogs to make everyone want him on their team. Because that's a lot of the people that comment on our TikToks obviously are like teens or early, like pre-teens or maybe even a little bit later. They all want Trevor Bauer because of the fucking social media shit and playing with Sim and all that stuff. Like, they all want him, right?
So for me, it's because they want to see the other players. So you don't care about Trevor Bauer. It's why when people like Jano come on this podcast and they talk how they're not always like media after the game, it's like, oh, these seem like good dudes. You want to see them outside of their normal area. And that's why you like seeing the other guys like in the vlog and stuff. The Toronto Blue Jays can do that if they have someone fucking travel with the team and their social media team. Like, they can find ways to do that where it's not Trevor Bauer getting other guys on the team clout from not having to be all buttoned up in interviews all the time. So you can get past this and find other ways to be successful.
There's quite literally the best video on the internet of Alejandro Kirk saying, "Let's go Blue Jays." And you could just watch that on repeat just be,
or they could just watch Avery Chenier.
Yeah, just watch the blueprint the Leafs do. Like, if the Jays do something like that, like,
they really could, and I think that would do numbers. So maybe hit us up. We'll hire in Jays. We want $1 million budget. We'll hire a camera crew, editors,
live podcast in the clubhouse.
Dude, that clubhouse, right? By the way, is fucking insane. We should have asked Jano about that because I forgot to tell you guys this. So Bryson is like, first thing when he got to Toronto, he's like, this clubhouse is fucking shit. Like, he's like this. That's what every player says that I asked.
The away clubhouse?
Yeah, the away. And then I showed him a picture of the home one. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, this is the home clubhouse? Like, it's not even in the same stratosphere, like the clubhouses and stuff like that. I wish we should have asked Jano about that. Well, maybe we lost another guy that's coming. I know.
Also, what the fuck is going on with the Jays like social account? Like, are they trying to be like witty, like trendy? Like, what are we doing here, boys? It's the whole be real, like
they did a be real. I didn't see
they did some goddamn like be real, but it was like the Renos at the Rogers Center. It was just confusing, and it was
you just wanted to see the picture. That's old man Jared though for you. You can.
I'm not even that old. Like, I work in freaking social media. It's like, this is trying too hard. Like, this isn't you guys. You're professional.
But if they were the Oakland A's, you might be pissed at them too. Yeah, I didn't love it either. I'm gonna say
it was just like, what do we like? This isn't you. Like, you guys have never done this.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And speaking about social media, I forgot to tell you guys this. I was like just scrolling through my DMs. So I was trying to find like a DM the other day, and I click what is it? So do you know that girl that asked me to go on Global News?
Mm-hmm. She blocked the fact that she blocked us.
She blocked us.
Why?
It was like the day after she blocked us.
I don't know why. I don't know what I
Maybe
did. Maybe she kind of looked at our account. She's like, "Oh, I fucked up." I fucked up getting these dudes on the podcast. Or maybe it was when I tweet. Did I tweet? I was like, we're talking about fucking greenhouses right now, because that was when it was coming close, right? To like,
because I remember her seeing the DMs and she was like, okay, it's coming on. And then it was after, like, she was like, I'm glad it went live. And then I'm pretty sure she blocked us right.
She blocked us. I mean,
that was an all-time.
That was a moment in history. That was a moment in history. It was a moment in history that will just be etched forever. I can't believe I still even did that.
It was awesome.
It was like the last person that you should probably get on this. Yeah, it was all time. But let's go. Okay, so let's go more into the offseason stuff here. And I mentioned this earlier. And Jay's kid right-handed pitcher Lewis. He's a good follow on Twitter as well. He mentioned the fourth outfield option. Obviously, the Jays kind of lost on
AJ
Pollock. And the guys left now are Adam Duvall, Andrew McCutchen. I want McCutchen just because of how good of a clubhouse guy he seems like. Is that crazy? Like a vet presence. He knows his role. He's going to be the fourth guy anywhere he signs anyways. Might as well sign with a contending team. I love Andrew McCutchen. And Avery, you tweeted something about his left-handed against lefty or stuff like that, or you mentioned it to me and stuff.
Yeah, he's good against lefties. Robbie Grossman's really good against lefties, so that's someone else I kind of like. But yeah, people are down on what Varsho can do against left-handed pitching, and I think he's that good of a outfielder that they won't really take him out. So if you're constructing a team, I think you need to find a guy who is decent against left-handed pitching for the late innings. If you have to bring in someone you don't like Varsho, so any of those options are good to me. AJ Pollock, really good for the Dodgers 2 years ago. Kind of hit lefties well again last year, but
he got signed. He got signed.
Mariners.
Yeah.
His contract gives me hope. Like, we're gonna get these guys on a pretty team friendly. Like, it was like 1 year, $7 million.
Yeah,
that's
so like.
Yeah, that's the going rate for guys like that. Yeah.
So we'll be able to get someone for.
I really want McCutchen, man.
So I was thinking about this. We have no like Latin American players besides Vladdy anymore.
Santiago Espinal.
Kirk. Okay, and then Kirk.
Yeah,
and then what's any in the bullpen?
Jimmy Garcia or Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy Garcia.
They took away a little of the flair, man, which I'm sad about. About.
Yeah, for sure.
So now they're all buttoned up, fucking core baseball.
I wouldn't even say they're really that core, but just like, man,
this team though is like, I mean, I know Abe, like we were talking about the attitudes on Teo and Gurriel. They just don't scream like, I'm here to win. Like Gurriel, for example, like the guy didn't even play playoffs because he looked like dog shit in live batting practice. He was healthy in that
process. Really pissed me
right?
off.
Like, how are you not like telling coach, like, put me in the fucking lineup? Like, or like, so like, I think you bring in Kiermaier, who's obviously been known as a competitive individual. I mean, he's not the greatest player, but the guy fucking wants to win. And then Varsho, who's just like a freak athlete who will run through a wall for the team. So I think you definitely, it's nothing against Teo and Gurriel. I mean, they've been known for probably the most jokes videos in Blue Jays history, if you look back.
I'll say one bad thing I didn't like about Teo. The seeds, man. The seeds pissed me off.
Mr. Seeds?
No one could have liked getting seeds like down their shirt.
Well,
you just dump them on the head.
We were talking about it though. It's like, you need killers in this league. Like Donaldson was a killer.
But they didn't like Donaldson either though.
But they didn't like Donaldson, but like, you can hate a guy, but the guy wanted, like, he was one of the most competitive players.
He was.
The season's so long. I'm fine with guys who are able to like keep it kind of loose. You can't have a full team.
Okay. I've been doing this from the Gate 14 account a lot, like just tweeting old clips and stuff like that. That I still can't believe I wasn't even more angry with Teo and Lourdes. Teo in the outfield just didn't give a fuck, right? Like that's one thing that like, and obviously Chris Black tweeted like just the clips and all that stuff, but Teo was, I mean, that guy was a nightmare in the outfield, like a literal nightmare. I don't know how Kevin Gossman didn't beat the fucking wheels off that dude, bro. That was terrible.
Well, Kevin Gossman has a bone to pick with every single defender on the Blue Jays, not just the outfield. But yeah, no, I guess the ERA
base running too. Oh my god.
It was bad pretty much all around, right? And those are probably the two that it stemmed from the most. Like it's tough to pick on them now that they're gone. Like it'd be better if we say, hey, this is what kind of we need to work on. But
we mentioned it though, that we weren't like, we didn't have any like ultra competitive guys. It felt like.
No, yeah, and then there's that Teo clip of a ball like shallow right field where he just lets it drop and he comes running in. And
I'm gonna say this right now. That will not happen once. Once this entire season where there is a fly ball and an outfielder at least an ounce of effort and a ball will let a ball drop. I'm gonna say this right. That will not happen once.
Well, if we had Jackie Bradley out there, he'd be fucking busting his nuts too. Like,
yeah,
it was just those were the guys. We had so many DHs on that team, but that they couldn't all DH. They had to play a position, and it was kind of unfortunate.
Yeah,
like Teo's a DH. The defense is that bad. Gurriel, they're talking about putting him at first base in Arizona.
Oh,
but I don't know why they do that. They have Christian Walker.
Gurriel was shortstop, right?
I think he was an infielder.
Yeah,
he used to be. Yeah. This team is so much better outfield wise. We haven't really had a chance to talk about it besides the Varsho episode, but this team is so much better outfield wise. And all the Jays fans that are like so mad with Lourdes and Teo being gone and stuff like that, you'll realize this in season. When Kevin Gossman gives up a weak little blooper and that fast motherfucker who's fully healthy next year, finally, Kevin Kiermaier, makes it just an incredible catch, you're going to be like, oh, this is what we're missing with fucking Pastrami hamstring, George Springer, and Teo, who just doesn't give a fuck. I actually tweeted that video, that Teo drop fly ball. You know what I'm talking about? They're wearing the red jersey, and he just like leisurely strolls to it.
Against the Twins, right?
That's not going to happen. And the only guy I can see that happening to kind of low-key is with Vladdy. I mean, he's had some bad plays at first.
He makes some good over-the-shoulder catches. I'm decently confident in him. If the ball goes over his head, foul territory, he'll make the play.
Yeah, but
that's why you need Witt playing second to just. Yeah. Is Witt going to be our second baseman?
Yeah, I think so.
You got to let this guy play the full year. That's when he's good. Like he can't be in and out of the lineup.
I think SP's going to have to be content with just being off the bench. Like that's playing every 3 or 4 days, maybe. Yeah. It sucks because that All-Star nomination is a fucking pathetic joke, by the way. And now like Jays fans are gonna be so mad. How do you sit an All-Star? How do you put an All-Star? Like we're gonna be getting tons of that, right?
I'd hope not, because Kikuchi was an All-Star. That's just the back. Like every time, it's just Kikuchi was an All-Star the year before.
John Scott was an All-Star in the NHL. People are quick to forget that as well.
Yeah, he was MVP. John Scott.
Who said he wouldn't? By the way, he said if he could pick a bunch of players in the NHL, he wouldn't pick Connor McDavid to start a team with.
Yeah,
dude. No, we believe you.
He's just in the clicks business now. He's in the Mike Wilner business.
Yeah.
But you also wanted to bring up a reporter.
Yeah, we got to talk about this. Avery caught my eye on it because I didn't realize it till later. Then Chris Black kind of slammed.
No, Chris Black got it first.
Got it first. Steve Simmons has a Hall of Fame vote for the MLB. If that isn't like a clear distinction on why the MLB Hall of Fame is a pathetic joke, I don't know what will. Like Steve Simmons, does this guy even cover baseball? Have you read? I mean, does he? He got roasted by fucking Phil Kessel, and he has an MLB Hall of Fame vote.
He must have covered it at some point because there's no way like the Writers Association just lets him in. But it should be like
let anyone.
Yeah. So, when old people have to take another driving test because their eyes are kind of bad and they need to see that they can still drive. It needs to happen to Steve Simmons. Like you have to write 30 baseball articles a year or something about the team you're covering to be allowed to be back. Just give the vote to Chris fucking Black.
Seriously, I mean, Chris Black does God's work. I don't know if he's on Adderall or some shit. I think he might be. He's a goddamn workhorse.
He's a thread machine. What does he do all day?
Yeah,
he's the thread god. Everyone. So when Chris Black posts the thread, I want all of our followers, all of our listeners to post the thread god. Babe, wake up! The thread god posted.
We should just remake the throat goat memes and just thread god.
The thread god with like the devil. He's incredible, and like these
I don't know where he finds that. Like
That's what I'm saying. How do you
He's
get
getting a
that?
lot of clips of like unique situations.
Well, you can figure everything out on MLB Film Room. You can go like how many people are on base, who's
But
pitching.
he does it so fast.
Yeah, he does do it fast.
It's they're easy. The clips are easy to get, I think. Once you know the situations and he remember, like he's watching.
We
all
need
the
Shed
games.
Dog to post.
Well, the thing that I think is impressive from him is him coming up with the ideas for it. Because I could deep dive if someone's like, "Hey, look into something."
We'll give you We'll give you a thread idea next week.
I could
We'll have you make it.
Okay,
I want a Kikuchi. I want just a thread of Kikuchi on the black fastballs, like strikeout pitches.
Yeah,
like just like Kikuchi 2023 All-Star Game, eye emoji, and just
I could
like
get
a
into
reminder,
Premiere. I don't know if
a reminder Kikuchi was an all-star thread. And then just everything he's done that's been phenomenal.
I want my hands on a Kikuchi All-Star Game jersey more than anything on planet Earth. And it's impossible to find. I don't think they made it.
I think there's some on eBay.
So you guys posted you guys sent that video in. What is the context of this guy opening up a Zimmer jersey?
So
dude, that shit was the funniest thing I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, shout out to Espinal Burner. I don't know what his actual Twitter name is, but he sent me, I got a DM request, and it was like, Johnny, you have to see this. I ordered 2 Jays jerseys in like a blind auction. And I was like, uh-oh. And the first jersey was a David Phelps game worn jersey, which I don't know if that's
just as bad.
And the second jersey was a Bradley Zimmer jersey. Like, you want to talk about getting absolutely fucking fleeced. That was the biggest fleece job of all time.
I don't even want to know how much he paid.
Me neither, because they're like actual official jerseys.
Oh yeah, I thought it might have been a DH gate order, but no, that shit was like, you could tell the Blue Jay logo, like the threads in the maple leaf on the logo, where I was like, that shit's legit.
Well, game worn Zimmer is like rare.
True.
Like, it's not game worn, right?
It was awfully clean too. Like, people were,
it's probably one of those games where you just sat on the bench.
Like, oh my god, imagine a Bradley Zimmer bench worn jersey.
And his reaction is so funny too.
I'm creaming like, thinking Zimmer? About it. I'm creaming thinking about a Bradley dude. It would be, you know how much funnier it would be if it just said bench worn, because you can't call it a game worn if you didn't play it. Like Bradley Zimmer bench worn.
It just had the date of the game, and you just had to assume it was bench worn. They didn't want to say it.
I'm dialed in. I need.
Who's going to be our Bradley Zimmer this year?
Well, it's Yusei Kikuchi.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Who are we kidding? Like,
well, we need a position player.
You haven't actually brought that up, Abe. We actually talked about that.
Why don't we make it the new kid? Like, rookie initiate him a little bit.
Well, it can't, because it's not funny. Like, he's not going to be bad. You can't break a record. We had a goddamn like a unicorn for like a player to like laugh at but laugh with Bradley Zimmer, because he broke the literal record for the worst average in MLB history. It's going to be impossible for us to find our other king. Like, there's no players on this team that is as funny as Bradley Zimmer, besides, like I said to Avery, Yusei Kikuchi, maybe Drew Hutchinson. Like,
Drew Hutchinson's not going to be on the team.
Yeah, it's just not going to. Yeah, it's not going to be funny. Like, Bradley Zimmer, and we're never going to have a scenario where a guy gets released, like DFA'd by the other team, and then picked back. Like, we're never going to have that situation again. So just thoughts and prayers, because we're never going to have a Bradley Zimmer-esque player. We're never going to have a machine. Like, we're gonna have to live with that for the rest of our lives.
But the thing about 162 games is you got some guys on the team playing. Like, who won the random Blue Jay of the year? I don't even remember who it was. Like, you have some
Casey Lawrence? No, Casey Lawrence. It was Jonathan Beasley, right?
No.
Beasley won a different award.
Fuck, who was it then?
It was a random dude. It was so random.
I think he played one game. Also, one person is, I forget his name. Brendan Daly, maybe that's his name. He's on Twitter, Jay's guy.
Yeah.
He wants Bowden Francis in the rotation, like, bad.
Why?
He's kind of carving in whatever winter league he's playing in right now. I disavow.
I've told that story on the podcast, this podcast multiple times. I've never deleted a podcast episode in my life with Efficient Official. I've never like done an interview and like been like, oh, I'm not posting that. That sucked. He's the record holder, is Bowden Francis. I had him on the podcast and I was like, this dude is going to put human beings to sleep. Like this, I might get canceled just for how boring this interview was, and that is Bowden Francis.
No way. Well,
Yeah, dude, he was terrible. I had him on with his buddy, my buddy Tyler Osick, and I did like a dual interview. And Bowden Francis, the camera was like set up between his dick, like pretty much. And I was just like, I texted Tyler right after the interview, and I was like, so I'm just gonna delete that, right? I'm just gonna delete that entire thing. And he was like, yeah, man, like, I'm sorry, like that fucking sucked. And you know what sucks? When the guest says it sucked. Like when the guest was like, that was terrible. So yeah, that's Bowden Francis. Like a little background on Bowden Francis. It was terrible. And I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, that interview. I'm glad it's gone forever.
Holy
I'm
shit.
looking at the 40-man roster right now. There's no Bradley Zimmer type guys here.
We're just
There
too good
isn't.
now, man.
There really isn't. There isn't.
We're actually serious now.
I mean, there's Thomas Hatch.
That's a funny guy. That's a but it's okay. You want a guy that's funny like that, but doesn't play. Like if Thomas Hatch is like, he's not. Thomas Hatch is going to be in AAA. Like Bradley Zimmer was funny because he was warming up every single day with the team. He was in the dugout.
Light show and BP.
Yeah, and thinking about this though, like another like underrated funny thing is like, do you remember how much our social media would blow up when Bradley Zimmer would have an at bat?
Yeah.
It was the
Everyone was
greatest.
like DMing.
It was like I had people like my buddy Reader, shout out Reader. He was at the game and he sent me a snapshot of him crying of laughter after the Bradley Zimmer at bat. Like, because do you remember that, Avery? It was against it was like late in the season. The Jays were at home. Bradley Zimmer gets an at bat. 3 pitches. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Strikeout.
I'm sure I could find the exact at bat, and maybe that'll be my thread of his Bradley Zimmer at bats from this season.
You can make like a 3-minute video.
I think I'll do a strikeout thread of every pitch he struck out on this year.
Oh, that would be all time. And the greatest Bradley Zimmer moment, which I forgot to mention with Bradley Zimmer moment of the year, was when he was arguing balls and strikes against the Orioles in game 162. It was like, you have no
he had like
authority.
8 at bats that day. I swear to God, didn't they play a doubleheader?
He had a double. Our account blew up when he had a double. Everyone was like, the machine. Oh man, we're never gonna have a player like that again. We seriously won't.
I still remember this. The pinch run against KC, and Witt hit it down third base, and he was just flying.
Oh,
and he made it
first
home.
to home.
Yes, and then like literally it was like, who the fuck was that?
It
was like Zimmer, and then it was like, he's so fast.
He is that. Isn't that what Jano said about him? He's a gazelle.
Yeah,
yeah. Jano called him the gazelle. It's all time. It's so fucking fun. Like it actually, like a part of me is sad because I'm gonna probably clip that part of like we're never gonna have a Bradley Zimmer again. It sucks.
There's literally no one like him, man. I'm kind of beat up about it too.
He is in the top 7% of speed in baseball. Is Bradley Zimmer.
Well, tell us the hitting stats.
Max exit velocity, the bottom 30%. He really hit 124 last year. Oh my God.
How many at bats did he have?
105, and he had 13 hits.
Okay, that's not a lot of at bats.
How long is it going to take him to get hot? He's a career 213 hitter.
He has good tools, man. I remember when we got him.
He's a rover. You guys played slow pitch. He's that rover guy that just rovers in the outfield. That's like if a ball goes out there, no one's touching that. That's what he is, right?
Yeah. Fuck, man.
He's gone. He's gone.
So if we showed up to St. Louis opening weekend, Zimmer, Kikuchi, Mitch White jerseys, that would go fucking nuts. Each of us had one of them.
Oh my God. The Zimmer jersey, and it's actually wild.
I guess Mitch White is the next, like,
but it's not funny when it's a pitcher getting shelled. Like Zimmer's one at bat. Like if we have to make Mitch White our Bradley Zimmer, it's gonna be like this is torture. Like Mitch White can't hit the strike zone to save his life, literally save his life. We had to go through that last year. A 93 win team had Mitch White on it, starting consistently.
Yeah, we traded a top 100 prospect for him.
I got nothing. It's
I'm kind of beat up about it. Like this is the Bradley Zimmer Memorial podcast.
It is because like I keep talking about, like Bradley Zimmer was the perfect guy because he didn't play. He didn't affect the team by any means. If anything, he boosted the team with how good he was. He had a 3 outs above average. Let's bring that up. I mean, that's
how many?
incredible.
He probably played 100 defensive innings, maybe less.
That's what I'm saying. Like he had a 3 outs above average. He helped the team. Like I don't know, man. It's just it's going to be impossible to find another guy like that, and because no one's funny like that. Like the nickname, the machine, everything that just came with him is like
never heard from him at all. Like not once did you hear Bradley Zimmer say.
Was there an interview with? I've never heard him talk. Seriously,
I've just seen him DJ. That's about it.
Yeah, legend. But yeah, I guess we can get off that. But a lot of people are trying to talk about like. I think Lewis did another poll where he said Mitch White or Yusei Kikuchi, and I'm going to say this: if you voted Mitch White on that poll, you are a brain dead fucking idiot. No disrespect, obviously.
Yeah, one was an all-star, one wasn't.
Well, one is the lefty pitcher that throws 109 miles an hour, and the other just provides nothing to the Toronto Blue Jays. Nothing. So, yeah,
no, you're gonna get nothing from me, Kikuchi. I said
I want him to start.
Yeah,
I give him a chance. Let him mentor Ricky Tiedemann.
Shut the fuck. Yeah, like Ryu was to Manoa will be what.
Do you know what sucks
is to Tiedemann?
Is I'm pretty sure Yusei is a great guy too.
Oh, I think so.
He looks so sad when he gets carved up or walks shit ton of guys. Like I don't know if you guys remember those. Obviously, he had a lot of outings where he looked like someone just died near him. Like he cares, right? Our king cares. So
they said Jano. I don't know how true. Like we kind of set him up for some bad ones there, asking like how Kikuchi. No, maybe it was Barrio saying that he was beat up pretty bad after some of the starts. But Matt Chapman had to tell him to like relax, like he's okay.
Yeah, he cares.
Yeah, you say care. I mean, that might be a nice hashtag. You say cares. You know, like a nice little edit of some teddy bear.
If you're the graphic designers that have been DMing us, I want a DM on my table in the next 3 days of Yusei looking sad as fuck on the bench and in cartoon style with the hashtag Yusei cares under. That
he cares, man.
That would be the great. I will buy 100 of those shirts and hand them out at the Jays games. That will be the greatest shirt ever. Hashtag Yusei cares.
He does care, man. This team cares, but
yeah, it would be all
I miss baseball, man. We got a couple
we're not that far away, boys. We're close.
I mean, March 30th is opening day, right?
Yeah.
So and
we will be going down to St. Louis, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Avery, JR is on hold for that. We don't know if JR is gonna be able to come, but me and Avery will be going to St. Louis. 36 days till opening day. That's 3 podcasts.
That's not true.
No, that's wrong. 36
I was gonna
days.
say, what is spring training? Fucking
36 days, not even until technically spring training, until pitchers and catchers report.
Oh
so we're getting there.
It's always
Ray Allen.
2 weeks after the Super Bowl, they usually say that.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited, man. This part kind of sucks. It's been not a lot of movement from the front office, and our stadium still looks like shit. So I'm not really excited yet.
Do you think? What a bad interception by Aaron Rodgers. Oh my God, that was terrible. Just an absolute pizza. Do you think Ross Atkins is like working?
Yeah.
Do they?
No, but like, what is he doing though? Like, what could he possibly be doing?
Well, they're probably trying to get a fist. They're trying to get a hitter and a pitcher.
Another pitcher. Jesus. We should trade Adam Simber.
They're probably considering.
No, I want Adam Simber
if it's
gone.
There.
I want Adam Simber gone. He has no value.
And potentially a lefty reliever. That's been discussed.
Well, you say can do both. But
he starts. That's what happens when you go 9 innings. You don't need fucking relievers.
I have a question for you, Avery. Everyone, because you're the stats guy, everyone is bringing up this Alex Reyes guy. What's his deal? Why does everyone want him?
Because he throws the ball faster than absolute fuck, dude.
Really?
Yo, he cannot hit the strike. He was this closer for a bit for the Cardinals.
He was.
Last year, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Why does everyone want him so bad though?
Because he's another guy who just throws really hard that they think Pete Walker could get him under control.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, his average fastball velocity
28 years old, yeah.
82nd percentile, curve spin, 87.
He had 29 saves.
He's in the bottom 1% of walks. He walks guys the most in baseball.
Oh yeah.
I don't want that.
I do like what the front office is doing, taking a couple flyers.
Just get some absolute fucking gas.
It's about
They did
time.
kind of though.
It's about time we just like, who gives a shit if they don't work out? Just have them in AAA, and if they're carving, give them a shot.
We
Who
did
knows,
get a
right?
guy though.
Some of these people, they got two.
Dude, yeah,
Two
Julian.
now. So, and I heard someone reported that they were talking to Reyes. So fuck, maybe a third.
I love these guys. Like, and you know what's funny is because like as the fan, we don't see this. What?
So Alex Reyes in 2021 had 10 wins, 8 losses, 29 saves, and he didn't start a game.
Yeah,
What?
he was a beast.
Oh my
Remember,
God.
he
That's
was
not
even
a
supposed to be
beast.
the closer.
That's blowing a shit ton of games.
That is blowing at least 8 saves.
What'd you say? How many saves he had?
29.
His expected ERA was 3.5.
He is the most interesting pitcher in baseball. It
He
looks
really
like
is.
right now.
But
Yeah,
like,
wait a sec. Oh yeah, okay. Now I remember. He had he wasn't supposed to close that year. I remember. And then he closed for a while, but then he lost the position by the end of the year. He wasn't closing games.
he will buy
95
Presley,
strikeouts in 70 innings.
That is really
52
good. But he's
walks
also-
in 70 innings.
Bro, he's in the like
5 blown saves.
he has a 16.4% walk rate. And
That
2
is
years
absurd.
before, although it wasn't that many innings, he had a 35% walk rate in 2019. 35%.
What is with this guy?
Give him a chance, man.
Give
Fuck,
him a
I don't
chance.
care.
Hey, but the thing that's going to be scary is, and like I was talking about earlier, is like a lot of fans don't realize this. The Jays play their own pitchers in the backfields and stuff like that. I would be scared shitless to just step in the box against
Yeah,
Alex
no,
Reyes.
you got to
Oh
wear
my
goalie
God.
gear.
Like-
Goalie gear when you're
like,
facing the bullpen in live AP.
Imagine like
He has
Match-
a career 2.86 ERA.
which is wild.
16-11 with a 2.86 ERA.
He's
How does
only
he?
thrown 145 innings.
But a 2.86, that's really, I mean, a 1.34
Yeah.
whip isn't good, but
177 strikeouts.
I've talked myself into him. Avery, I mean, what's his average fastball? Like how fast is it?
97.2.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
But he was like up to 101. Because
Wait,
they would use him for like
did he
multiple
not
innings.
throw at all last year?
No, I
No.
don't know what.
No,
I
Yeah,
don't know what
he must have been
happened.
hurt
I don't
or
know what he
something.
did, but I just watched the random pitch he threw to Jesse Winker, and it is awesome. He's in the top 13% for curve spin rate. So there's stuff there. Like
There's stuff there. Maybe I bet you there's like a decent amount of demand for him. Like bet you he's not just someone you
Shoulder
can just pick
injury.
tell Vladdy to make the call.
Shoulder.
Vladdy should
The
make
Fangraphs
call.
report on him says his stuff is like here it is. Reyes' elite stuff belongs in the 60 future value tier, but constant injury has increased the likelihood that he ends up a reliever at least
That'll
for a
do it.
while.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah. I mean, another big signing for the Toronto Blue Jays this offseason, speaking about signings, Drew Hutchinson's back. The 2015 opening day starter. He's played on 6 teams since then. I've already talked myself into him starting a doubleheader in August against the Royals, just random doubleheader. He's okay. This isn't a hot take. I think it might be. I would rather him over Mitch White.
I don't know.
He was 3-9 last year on a dog shit team with a 4.96 ERA. Like, at least you know what you're going to get with this guy. Mitch White, if I search my name with Mitch White, I can guarantee you I can find a couple games where he just walked 100 dudes. Like, at least with Drew Hutchinson, how many walks here? I'm really talking myself into Drew Hutchinson, huh? He
also, Johnny, I gotta give you a slap on the wrist here. You spelled Drew Hutchinson's name wrong, and then
No, I didn't.
yes,
No, I did not.
There's no N. It's Hutchison.
Huh. All right. I did quote tweet and say, "What the fuck, Avery?"
Yeah. No, that was the other one on
yeah,
Liam Hendricks.
Yeah, Liam Hendricks.
Also,
I mean, can
Liam
we just-
Hendricks, man.
Yeah.
Sad news from him
Yeah.
today.
Sad news for Liam Hendricks. We're with you, man.
Hope he gets better.
He was a guy I wanted the offseason. I mean, I think we all wanted him, right? Because the White. I don't know what the fuck. By the way, what are the White Sox doing?
So
Andrew Benintendi, like
yeah, the White Sox
They-
are in,
Jose
Well, they have
Abreu?
a sick guy coming up.
who?
Oscar Colas. He's like he played in Mexico, played in Japan, young guy. He used to be a pitcher, I think, too, but just absolute fucking bombs. He's gonna be awesome for the White Sox.
We got the funniest comment. So I posted on TikTok. I said, like, what do you guys want us to talk about in tonight's episode and stuff like that. And I just love some of our like listeners. Someone said, can we get an update on Carlos Correa? Like, we're doctor. Like, so he said, like, what's wrong with Carlos Correa? I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a registered doc. I'm not the physician that's like working on him. I have no idea. But yeah, if he goes to the Red Sox, I'm going to be in close to a depression. I mean, that would be nightmare fuel.
Yeah, this Oscar Colas guy is fucking awesome. I know he's not a Blue Jay, but up to 95 on the mound, and they're just like, don't pitch anymore. That's how good he is at hitting.
Jesus Christ.
Lefty too.
They got tons of those guys though. Who's that other guy they have?
No,
that other guy, Yohan Moncada. Was he good last year, Moncada?
No, he wasn't.
Isn't he
Mercedes?
No, Mercedes was the catcher who came out of left field.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I just think I don't know why I always associate the White Sox as having like unreal Dominican prospects. Maybe I'm just flawed with fucking Yohan Moncada. I thought Moncada was going to be a freak, by the way.
Yeah, he got traded for Chris Sale.
Yeah.
But maybe that's they have Luis Robert and
yes, Luis Robert, who I'm thinking of. He's disgusting. He's so good. He's so goddamn good. But yeah, and by the way, I saw this on Twitter also. Like, are Texas Rangers fans like the most delusional fan base on the planet? Like, I saw a Texas Ranger fan predict the Jays to finish in second last place.
Okay,
and them to come in first above the Astros. Rangers.
They're not better than the Mariners.
They're not. And by the way, are you guys also like, have you guys mentally prepared yourself for when Mariners fans see like a first Teoscar Hernandez blunder where he's like just overruns a ball to the outfield and want him dead at the stake? Like, over under what week do you think that's going to happen by? Like, where Teoscar just has like a meltdown where
they might be smart and not even play him in the field, dude.
They're going to DH him?
Yeah. Who else do they have?
Yeah, that's true. They really don't have anyone.
Because Haniger was kind of
AJ
similar.
Pollock. He's not
He'll platoon though, I would think.
Do you guys want Alejandro Kirk to be the 4-hole hitter? I'm not really okay with that.
No, you should hit.
They can work with that. Put fucking Jano in the 4-hole.
He is. Someone sent us his baseball savant, and it is just all red. He is.
That was awesome.
He is special, and we're his guys. So like, we're gonna obviously.
Yeah, Teo. They have Teo as the second most DHing on the Mariners this year. Cal Raleigh will DH the most. They said
Cal Raleigh. I don't mind Cal Raleigh either. He's pretty good.
Fuck the Mariners. We're not gonna have to deal with them.
Yeah. What? Okay. So I wish. Okay. So when Kirk is batting fourth, he's hitting 282. When he's batting fifth, he's hitting 400.
What?
Yeah.
How many
he's
times
batting fifth, and so he has 213 at bats in the 4-hole, 7 nukes, 36 RBIs, hit 282, which is really good. Actually, I don't know why I said I don't want him in fourth. Then that's really good.
I would almost put him in the 2-hole.
Okay, well, in the 2-hole, I don't think.
I don't want Alejandro Kirk in the 2-hole based on his skill set. If you go back to baseball,
bat to ball, stuff like that.
That's why you put. And then Vladdy's there to drive everyone in. Like, if you read a baseball book from 1980, they'd have Alejandro Kirk in the 2-hole, Vladdy in the 4-hole.
Yeah.
They have Kirk leading off. Fuck's sakes.
Yeah, on base.
Not enough speed.
What is your ideal line? Like, where do you implement Varsho in your lineup? 5th, 6th, 7th?
I like him too.
I like
him too against righties.
But you got to go Bo 2, Vladdy 3, Kirk 4, though. I thought that's.
I would almost put him 4-hole, dude.
You could put Bo 4, to be honest. That's what you're thinking, right, Dave? You go.
You want Varsho 4-hole, Dave?
Yeah,
they were talking about Varsho 4-hole. Dude, he's just got speed. He's got speed to steal.
I mean, I think his overlay of him playing in the AL East is a 35-40 home run guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm fine to move Kirk down and like get those fucking speedy guys at the bottom of our lineup.
It might be good to put Varsho in. It actually is kind of perfect because if you put Varsho 4 and Kirk 5, Varsho gets on base and he's got power to hit those guys home, and then he could steal for Kirk.
Which is kind of like how it would be 1-2. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it would be, and then you would have Chapman there that has power to bring Kirk home. So I like the vibe there. I just think, I don't know. It still doesn't, I mean, I think it's fine. I think the Springer, Bo, Vlad, Varsho, Kirk, Chapman, that's pretty fucking good. And then
Jano
in like the 7-8 hole is incredible too.
Yeah, dude, the double steals between Kiermaier and Witt, I think is going to be a thing this year.
Oh, I completely forgot about Kiermaier is the 9-hole guy, obviously, right?
So
like
Witt would go 8, right? Like you would want that.
Yeah.
That would be a good, speedy little turnaround there.
Well, Kevin Kiermaier is the clear-cut 9-hole guy. Like no questions asked on this team. Like that.
Or it depends.
Unless they want to put Witt.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, Witt, I guess too. Witt, Jano, and him are going to be like flip-flopping 7, 8, 9.
And then imagine having like a McCutchen or like a Grossman that could slide into like.
Dude, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing who the Jays pick up.
McCutchen they're going to pick up someone. Awesome. We don't have.
Well, they're going to have to pick up someone. Yeah. I think they will probably before our next podcast. They're going to get someone, right? Because we're getting awfully. I mean, like I said, we're 30 days till spring training. We're getting awfully close. Like. I think I would love it for it to be McCutchen just based off of like
I think it makes sense.
I think he makes our team cooler as well.
Yeah.
I think he does bring a lot of style to the team. He really does. And I
would love for him to does he have the dreads back? The Yankees making him cut the dreads
is a hate crime.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a hate crime.
I think literally. It's more of a does McCutchen want to come to Toronto? I think that's more of the
he was in Milwaukee,
issue.
Dude.
Why wouldn't he though for a 1-year contract? Like
I'm just thinking I think it's a no-brainer for the Jays. I mean, there would be 4 center fielders, which is crazy. 4 guys that could play the position, which is pretty cool.
And another thing also
Kutch probably can't anymore.
Yeah, Kutch probably can. Probably good like left fielder, right fielder, platoon guy. But I have fully, and I'll say this again, fully talked myself into Zach Pop being the number 3 reliever on the Toronto Blue Jays.
Whoa, 3? Holy
that's
fuck.
A little.
I think Zach Pop is going to be fucking awesome this year.
I think there's no way he's not the 6th best guy on our bullpen.
You think he's going to be better than Bass?
No.
I still have that image of Bass not getting it out.
I don't even remember the guy who we picked up from Seattle.
Maybe I was over exaggerating with the
Romano.
3. Maybe I'll take that back.
I mean, he's got to see volume to get there.
So I think it's going to go. I hate to say it, the guy that never gotten out in the fucking wild card. I think Bass is going to be the most reliable. Then I think it's going to be Jimmy Garcia. Then it's going to be Romano. And then who after Romano?
I don't even
new guy.
Yeah, what the fuck is his name?
Swanson. Eric Swanson.
God, he is, dude. Swanson is such a wild card this year. He could be fucking like
terrible. He really could.
He could be terrible, or he could be like, holy fuck.
What about Nate Pearson in that bullpen?
Yeah, there was a comment. I saw
we still get comments about that, man. I don't know what the fuck Nate Pearson is going to do.
Dude, he is crushing the social media game, eh?
Not really. Just posted his fucking wife.
Yeah, it's just being sarcastic. He's got a. I mean, look, I'm a Pearson guy. I'm going to stand for him, but I think it's him or the guys they picked up, dude. He's got to beat those guys as a flamethrower.
They're non-roster invites to spring training, so they have to. And some of
them
have
no options.
They have no options, so they have to make the team or else they're gone.
Who? Those guys that they signed?
At least the Junior Fernandez one.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, fuck, dude. The Jays are only going to pick one.
Yeah, I think they should trade Simber, bro.
Yeah, I don't see Simber having a role.
Simber throws the most innings, but Anthony Bass did the same thing, and he's better. So there's no
way better. There's
no reason to have both of them.
Johnny, but you're a Simber guy. You were a Simber guy last pod.
I know he was good. Simber was good. It's just
he did a job.
I mean, his numbers actually were better than what I thought.
I just don't think this team has a use. Like, what team? Like, do the Houston Astros have a guy that throws 86 sidearm? Do like the Dodgers? Do the Padres? No, none of the. You need good guy like flamethrowers in the bullpen with nasty shit. Like Simber is like. His stats are good, I get. Like, his stats are good, but, like, that's not a guy you want throwing in, like, a high-leverage situation or even in the postseason, for example. Like, I don't want Simber.
We need a fucking lefty.
Just
We
trade
need
him,
another
man. People
lefty.
will take Simber. Someone who can throw that many innings is valuable.
Yeah.
But we have that in Bass.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to have
use.
two of the same pitcher in my
Yeah,
opinion.
no use. No
We're
use.
all righties in our pen,
No, you forgot.
except for
King.
Tim Meza.
Yeah,
Oh,
And like, who
fuck.
knows? He could have the most horrendous year ever.
obviously.
Like, that's definitely possible.
That's
But
the
like,
tip.
what do you think is going on in Rossi's head? Is he thinking like
It's gonna be that Chafin fuck. Probably.
yeah? You think
right?
they're going to sign someone before the start of the year, or do you think they see someone?
having too many options is never a bad thing. So just
Yeah.
sign every reliever,
Yeah,
then cut them.
Yeah.
And go like not Viking style, like medieval time style, and just throw them in the center of the fucking ring.
Just
Anthony-
let Vladdy.
Anthony
If
goes.
Vladdy hits a home run off you in the backfield, like
You're done.
live
Yeah.
BP, yeah, just
Yeah.
hanged off the top
I
of
like,
the.
I like it. I like it
Yeah.
a lot. They're
Yeah,
also
no.
hiring a lot of entry level baseball positions, so not sure if we're trying to get younger in that baseball ops or we're trying to save money.
Apply.
No, the roles you need to like know code like heavily.
Oh,
which
I know
is-
code.
No wonder we're fucking struggling there.
you know, code Johnny.
We'll get we'll get that going. But
Yeah, code tweeting.
we'll end it with I mean, by the next time you guys talk to us, or we talk to you, sorry, there will probably be I'm hoping at least a signing. Like a fourth outfielder or a reliever or God knows whatever. I don't know, but I'm hoping by the next time we talk to you guys. Do you guys have anything else to say? I mean, we covered pretty much. This was an electric episode. We covered everything. So I told you we had a lot to talk about it.
Yeah, we covered.
I don't
the-
even think we touched on some of those topics that you brought up at the start, but
Yeah,
that's
we didn't
fine.
we didn't even cover up most of the questions from the
But
fans.
that's how
Okay.
much we had to talk about. That's
Yeah,
what it
that's
is.
how-
Exactly. So
jam-packed.
that's the gate. That's the gate 14 difference. But like we said, boys, I mean,
Hey,
we're
number
about-
two. Number two.
on-
We almost got that bitch ass Mike Wilner. We almost got him.
He's got to
Yeah.
be doing something.
God, I
else,
want to.
right?
We're
He's got to be
fucking
doing.
nipping
I
at
something.
don't
his
know.
heels.
I've never met someone who like listens to that podcast. Like, does he have like computers or robots listening to that
He
shit? Like,
might.
He must have some.
I
sort of
seriously, I'm
blackmail.
not even trying to be funny. Like, I don't know human beings that listen to that.
The thing is, that's always funny to me is we're making
Mm-hmm.
our way up the ranks, and like I know the amount of listens we get. Like, not a lot of people are listening to the other stuff. To be honest, like they're not getting good listens. Mike Wilner, bots, bro.
It has
Legit.
to be bots.
It's
bro.
got to be something fucked, man. There's gonna be something.
He
that
has like
comes out.
comedians on to talk about other like random stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's a bozo. And like, he's so like, does he get hate listens? Like, because everyone on Blue Jays Twitter hates him.
Yeah. No, we could be without. I think Arash Madani's 10 times better than Mike Wilner. I'd rather hang out with Arash than Mike.
Me too.
No,
I'd fucking watch a Vikings game with Arash. Why not?
we need to get Arash on.
That's a hard
Dave,
request.
did you forget the harass Shendog incident?
I want to apologize to him face to
I
face.
can get him on. I told you I'm friends with him on Facebook. We have an
That is-
open. I have a direct line with Harash. So
That is.
No, I want to
is the
shake his
most-
hand in St. Louis opening day.
I want
Yeah.
to shake your hand. That is.
I'm not Avery Chedier.
That is fucking fun. That
I'll
is
just tell
comedy.
him that we have a history, and he's like, "Oh, how's that?" And I said,
Yeah, no,
I
we
like-
won't tell him till the end of the podcast that you made a burner of pretending to be him.
I just popped it up right now. The message thread.
you and
Right
Arash,
now.
can you
Yeah.
read the messages out?
I just said Harash pretty much asked him to come on. No, I didn't ask him.
You
right
just
away.
asked him that?
No, this was like a year and a half ago. I didn't directly ask him right away because I knew he would think I wanted something. So I just said, dude, like Jays, something about the Jays. And he goes, "Hey Jeremy, much appreciated. Thanks for the kind words. Very
You
good
said
of
something
you."
nice to him.
Oh,
Like, I had to.
no.
I was trying to get him on the pod.
True, tummy sticks.
And he goes,
like
very
him.
good of you. Should be an intriguing baseball season with Springer now in the fold. All the best. And then I asked him to come on the pod. And he goes, sounds good. We could do it closer to the start of the season.
And then he never got back to him.
All
No,
right.
and then I
The
never-
collab
yeah.
we've all been looking for. I think.
Oh,
that'd be
he's
the
here.
funniest.
Like it's fuck.
I think that would be the funniest interview of all time, probably.
What is going on in this Packers game?
They're losing now, 20
No.
to 16.
I need them to score
Oh my
so
God.
bad,
Sandy.
or else I am broke.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I forgot about. Oh shit! I forgot that you need that too.
Yeah, but anyway, so as always, man, I'll be in Vegas this weekend for my buddy's bachelor party. So we're gonna record on Monday. Hopefully,
You
I
put
have
a Jays to win the World Series ticket down
for the boys.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Well, 100 each, 50 each?
No, I can't afford that.
Okay, we'll figure something out. Jays to win the World Series ticket. The sportsbook guy would be like, "What the fuck?" It's like fucking. Like
you would lose that ticket so quick.
Yeah, it's like wild card weekend for the NFL, and you're asking me to fucking get Jay's future ticket. Okay, but yeah, we're getting close, boys. Like I said, 3 more episodes, and then I don't. That my math actually that's way off. That's not even close.
Did you say 3 more?
4 or 5 more? I don't know.
That's 3 weeks,
dude. It's like
4 or 5 more.
That's 21 days.
All right,
so I'll do a count. Let me handle this.
Okay, I actually already googled it. It's 39 days, so that is 5 to 6.
Yeah, you're almost
5 to 6 episodes. And
Dude,
yeah,
81 days till opening day.
81 days till opening day. So that's about
81 divided by 7. That's how many episodes.
Don't even do the math on that.
That's 12 episodes.
11.4.
No, that's is that
you went from 3 to 6 to 11.4.
Yeah, so that's math with us. But anyways, as always, man, we love you guys. Thank you guys for the support. We're almost there. And I can't wait to just be shooting the shit when like there's actual real life baseball, and even if it's the World Baseball Classic,
that'll be cool.
Yeah, so we're gonna get that going. So love you guys. Gate 14 to the fucking moon, and hope you guys enjoyed this episode.